A couple of big wins these last couple of weeks, and it's been come down to a couple of really big drives for the offense and key moments. Despite y'all struggle sometimes to keep the rhythm going, what is it about those big moments where this offense really steps up and gets the job done?
Well, we've got a lot of guys in the offense who have a lot of experience, and I think that's what's been the big thing for us. We know when we need to step up in crucial moments, and that cohesion we've had of just working with each other for so long. We can look to the guy to our left and to our right and know that we need to do what is called upon us to succeed on those drives.
How are you feeling physically?
Obviously the last couple of weeks have been rough, coming off this knee, but it's probably the best I've felt since before that happened. I'm finally running full speed. I'm cutting back to normal, and things are starting to feel the same.
Going back to that last touchdown drive y'all had against Mississippi State, when you're able to convert those long third downs, what does that do for the offense's momentum, and do you see the defense get frustrated with that?
You don't necessarily see the defense frustrated with it, but it is very uplifting when, specifically with Blake's runs that he had that converted on third downs. It's a situation where you think we might not get out of it, and then we make something of it. It really uplifts everybody on the offense and gets the sidelines fired up, gets the crowd fired up, and we feed off that energy.
How important is it to maintain focus? That was something that Coach Saban talked about, maintaining focus this week against Western Carolina and keeping that momentum going. And how do you guys go about doing it?
We're going to treat it like every other week, focusing in on every snap of practice, everything we learn in the meeting rooms, just that kind of focus. We all have a goal at the end of the season, and this is another team it's in between us and our goal, so we need to treat it just like any other week.
Couple more.
Coach Saban talked about how you guys are particularly a very fun group for him to coach. Why do you think that is?
I think we're a little more comfortable around him than we have been in the past. We just bring a lot of energy to practice. We try to get him incorporated in the fun as much as possible. Usually we're a little timid around him, but now we feel more comfortable and we're getting him involved in all the energy things we do around here.
Elaborate on that a little bit. How do you get Coach Saban involved in your guys' fun?
Could be something as like sneaking up on him and jumping on him, trying to drop a joke with him during warm-ups, stuff like that, just to get him more involved. Sometimes you think there's a fine line between like player and coach that it's hard to intermingle between the two, and we're trying to break that barrier down a little bit.
How's that been going over and jumping on him before games or practices and things like that?
Probably would have gotten like a really mean look from him, just like, what are you doing? But we're a lot more comfortable about it now.
Thanks, Brian.